Yeah, it's that time of the month again.
Oh boy.
Your period?
You can get your period?
It's one of those. Yep, it's
my least favorite company.
They did it.
I'm so excited to have Sonic tread upon my hopes and dreams again.
I'm so excited to have Sonic as my wife. I will not elaborate.
And then 5 years later, he makes a crap game again.
Oh, I can't wait for that to happen. But yeah.
Bronze or something, but they made a game. It's not shit. It's not shit.
It's a surprise to all of us Sonic fans that this game actually ended up being good. But it goes a little bit deeper than that. So greetings everyone. I am Ethan.
Hey, my name's Caedon.
Hi, my name's Gavin. Okay, maybe it's Gavin.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Carlos.
I'm Josh.
Shut your mouth!
You guys all smell
just
like
heard him
poop
twice.
feces.
Alright, but yeah, this will be our Sonic Frontiers playthrough.
Let's go.
Boy, yeah, so can I get like who here has played this game?
I have played to. I'm on the 3rd island right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Caedon, have you?
Yeah, I just said I did.
I can't. I'm sorry. The Caedon and Gavin happen to be brothers, and they sound the same.
We do not sound the same.
I don't care what you say.
Is that Eggman?
Yeah, that's
Jim Carrey, my beloved.
Dude, did he piss on the moon again? Don't tell me that's the plot.
Almost.
Yeah, you're honestly pretty close.
All right. And I'm pretty sure I know Josh and Carlos have played this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
he got shadow banned for posting sack on the TL.
Maybe I played through and finished this game multiple times.
I still need to finish it, but college.
Yeah, that always gets in the way. But yeah, no, fun fact, Josh was probably supposed to be the original one who was going to record this game for us. That didn't happen.
Yeah, I wanted to record this game, but I was busy with other stuff, kind of juggling like Spider-Man and Kid Icarus at the time. At the I figured kind of throwing Sonic Frontiers on top of that was just going to be hell. So I was like, nah, if you can do it, Ethan.
Yeah, let's go like given. I have played this game as opposed to Kid Icarus Uprising and Spider-Man PS4. I haven't gotten to those yet. I will one day.
Did you play this game before recording it?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is not your first playthrough.
No.
He doesn't like that.
We do not do blind playthroughs on this channel at all.
Okay.
No.
It makes him placid.
It makes it. It's a showcase of efficiency rather than being a dumbass.
Whoa! It's the blue bitch
on air live.
I wish Tails.
Live commentary.
I wish Tails spoke Russian and everyone else was really confused by it.
Fuck. Okay.
Such a weird out of nowhere like character like trait.
It would be really funny though. Like, trust me.
Oh, it'll be one of the multiverse things in Sonic.
Yeah, Sega should hire me.
Yeah. If we ever do like some kind of Sonic dub together, then we're gonna have to do that.
He just speaks in Russian for no reason.
Right. For no reason.
No. It'd be funnier if it was a Polish dub.
Amy speaks completely.
If you guys haven't seen
Braille subtitles.
I have a friend who only is willing. I have a friend who's only willing to watch things if it's a shittily done like low budget Polish dub. So like Mr. Bean Polish dub.
Really?
Right.
Yeah. That's weird.
Is your friend okay?
Have you ever watched?
It's because it's funny. Oh wow, you suck at this game.
Hey, so
have you ever watched Barbie with pink Arabian subtitles?
The movie's not out yet, so no.
No, like one of the animated movies.
I don't care. It's not out yet.
It doesn't exist. Ryan Gosling said I have Kenergy.
Yeah, no.
Ryan Gosling.
This commentary will most likely be outdated because, for one thing, we're recording this in like early July still, and
yeah.
But when I recorded this game specifically, the footage for it, this was the version 1.1, I think. It was the one before the birthday update, but the one after the first update. So
yeah. So this has stuff like the jukebox and the cyberspace challenges, but it doesn't have any of the birthday content.
Yeah, no, all the birthday content is the second update, which came out in June, and the first update came out in like May. No, not May. Only a month in between. No, it came out in March. So I'd assume that the third update would be in September. This playthrough will most likely be outdated by the time that happens. So, just for perspective for the audience of how this game and when we are doing the voiceover was recorded. So yeah, I initially wanted to do it before the first update, but like, you know, the decision to have it pass over to me was like made in that March timeline, so things just kind of got hectic. So whatever. If I had been doing the Switch version, which I own, I could have not done that and done it on airplane mode.
You could have also done that. It's a little like weird to do it, especially if you don't know what you're like, if you've never done it before. But there's actually a way to downgrade Steam games.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's kind of weird and specific. You have to like do it through the Steam console, and you need to know what like the manifest ID of the game is that you want to download.
All I'm saying is it wouldn't have been a very fun time for viewers watching the like 480 or like a 720p max 30 FPS version of the game.
Yeah, I bought the Switch version on day one. It was only a couple of months later when I bought the Xbox version, which is the version I'm recording here.
Yeah, I have the PS4 version.
I watch all my videos exclusively in 100p.
That's nobody watches it 100p.
Yes, the 2010 standard.
More detail just loses clarity. I don't know what you guys are on about.
Bro can only focus on 2 pixels at a time.
Yeah, Sonic really picked himself up from the ground like, damn, they weren't kidding. They them pussy really does hit different.
Son of a bitch! I don't know if I should cut that out.
I don't think that's bad enough. I think we're fine.
Oh, don't test it.
Yeah, we can do worse. We can do worse.
Yeah, we can do worse.
Is that a threat?
Yes.
That's a challenge.
That's a challenge. Some of us play CSGO.
I will say some shit that low tier God would say. Don't test me.
You should kill yourself now.
Maybe the guy.
Zero purpose.
Maybe the guy with the lightning was right. Look at this blue bitch running around.
Yeah. For this tutorial section, I grab all the memory tokens in this area here. I am not collecting every single memory token on every single island. No.
Yeah, no. There are way too many on the later islands.
The completionist in me makes this game and most open world games really hard for me to play.
Is it just like a really big collectathon?
You're a big collectathon.
True.
So this game is very much compared to Breath of the Wild because, I mean, just look at it.
Art style.
Yeah, the realistic art style is somewhat.
It feels like an even stronger comparison with Tears of the Kingdom's like sky platform stuff all around the world.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think this might be a hot take, but I don't think hyperrealism is cool in Sonic the way that Sega thinks it's cool in Sonic.
Ninja.
I mean,
Tyler Blevins.
I think it works here.
Fortnite.
I think
He's gonna send you back to Tilted Towers.
I think in this game the hyperrealism works for the overworld with the contrasting cartoonish cyberspace stuff. Because that's the whole thing with cyberspace, is that there's supposed to be relics and memories of Sonic's own past.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think the art direction in this game is actually really good.
Yeah, no, friggin', this is like the one Sonic game I actually like agree and enjoy its direction. It's just the construction of the game.
Okay, I really like Sonic Unleashed art direction. Actually, I adore Sonic Unleashed as a 3D Sonic game. And I know that was like other than, you know, Where Sonic, screw that shit.
Yeah.
The music goes hard, I'll give them that.
Yeah, no, I still hold the popular opinion of 2008 Sonic Unleashed, where I really don't like the game that much. I really think I think it's overrated, guys.
You didn't like when Sonic became more of a furry than he already was?
Because the levels were garbage.
I really like Rooftop Run. I don't know what you're talking about, man.
The main problem that I have with Unleashed is the fact that you're required to collect medals to progress in the game.
Yeah, no,
okay, I agree with that.
Yeah, no, I hate the game structure. I really do. It's really
I don't like the structure. I like the level design.
Everything other than the medals I'm fine with. It's just that.
I like the level design, and I really like the cartoonish take on realistic locations with the art direction.
Yeah, I like
feel
that
like
too.
I think its locales are really good.
The biggest problem with most of the 3D Sonic games that came out modern, because they weren't like open world, they were like linear storytelling, is that in most of the levels you could just hold forward and you'd win, and it was kind of not engaging at all.
Oh god, Forces levels screaming.
Yeah, no, freaking, that was the problem with the Forces, because I will admit that the boost formula of gameplay does fall into a trap of like you can just hold the button to win, but I feel like the level design on Unleashed, Colors, and Generations actually made like those levels interesting, so you wouldn't have to hold the boost button down all the time.
You're right.
Love Colors, man.
Like I played Sonic Colors pretty recently, and Sonic Colors, the thing is like the 2D sections are actual platforming challenges, but every single 3D section is just boost and you win. And I'm like, why? They had so much good ideas, and then they just gave him a big boost button that kills everything.
There's also just that Sonic Colors, like basically every level that's not like the first one or two are like less than a minute long.
Right.
That's true.
Yeah, which again for Colors' structure was fine,
I feel like,
you know,
I actually like how quickly you move between levels in I love Colors short levels because my playstyle with the 3D Sonic titles throughout most of them being a thing in recent years, replaying all of them, I mean, I would go back, I'd play them, and if I didn't get all the red stars, or I didn't get a good time, or I missed a jump or something, I'd just restart the level. I fucking hate you.
First try.
But yeah, I am very much try to get S tier on every mission, or at least A tier. So I love Colors short levels.
Yeah.
Because it allows me to do that and have a lot more fun and not get pissed at it as hard.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I'm gonna be honest, I thought Colors had a lot of cool ideas. I thought that most of the power-ups were interesting, but they kept the only one that I thought was pointless, which was the boost.
Well, because it wasn't introduced in Colors, it was introduced in Unleashed.
Well,
I didn't like it.
No,
It was introduced in Rush.
Yeah.
Yeah, technically it was.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
But yeah, no.
It became popular in Unleashed, but
Right. But no, you're saying the boost in Colors and I guess Forces as well, you could only gain it by getting the White Wisp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just didn't, I thought it was not a fun game mechanic.
Well, I think you're a whiny bitch.
Well, I hadn't thought of it like that, because I know like Unleashed and Generations do it via rings, and those are much more prevalent than the White Wisp ever will be.
I really like them doing it with rings for the same reason that I like how Supersonic has always worked based on rings. Also, the return of Supersonic in like a proper gameplay, I actually like how this game tackles Supersonic a lot.
Oh yeah, for sure, without a doubt. Yeah.
I think it's... Dude, this game's blend with... I love it because it feels like Shadow of the Colossus, but you're running really fast.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it because it also feels like Solar Ash in that way.
Honestly,
just tackling giant beasts.
The comparison to Shadow of the Colossus, I think this game is like a mix of Shadow of the Colossus and Breath of the Wild in its art direction. Like, very heavily.
Yeah, I can see that too, and its presentation specifically with the I already forgot the names. The Titans.
The Titans are very reminiscent of Evangelion.
God.
I see it. I see
that's something I just watched through all of that for the first time. like the rebuilds and the original series and the end of Ava, and I'm just noticing, God, the design is very reminiscent.
Especially the first.
I never watched it.
The first Titan just looks like Unit 1.
Yeah, it does.
Is there going to be a part later in the game where you face off against 2 of this enemy?
Yeah. I will be going up against every Guardian.
So you will be fighting against 2 identical towers.
Well,
I hate you.
Funnily enough, the tower enemy, like, basic design is the only one that's reused, I believe. Besides Squid, which is just reused outright, but there are a bunch of variations of
I hate Squid so much.
I love the jump scare, though.
Yeah, the jump scare is hilarious.
Yeah, Squid is such a miserable fight in the early game because, like, if you fall off, you're like, God damn it, I have to wait for it to go around again.
I think all the early game stuff is kind of, lack of a better word, painful because of how low skilled you are. You only have the basic punch and kick. Right. That's it. You only have the basic 3-hit combo at the beginning, so...
Yeah. I agree. I feel like this game only gets more fun the further you get in.
Yeah, no.
With my experience, then again, I stopped playing, but partly because I had binged through 2 islands in like a day. So.
Yeah, not the most healthy way to digest games.
No.
I did the same thing.
I'm a little burnt out on it. I need to.
3.
Still,
and now I'm not gonna finish it because I'm playing Tears of the Kingdom. So,
I mean, this game by proxy of being shorter, you might as well finish this one first because this one has a more definite endpoint.
Oh my gosh, he's so fast.
So yeah, this cyberspace stage, has become infamous in Sonic fanbase for being so hard
because this is the one cyberspace level that has an actually challenging S rank.
I did S ranked this one and I grinded for like 2 hours to do it.
Same here.
Wait, so the hardest one is the first one?
Second one.
Technically one.
Okay.
Yeah, the second one has the because the S rank time is like 50 or 55 seconds or something, and you barely get to the goal in that amount of time if you play normally.
In Sonic games, you technically don't have to be very good because you don't have to S rank it to beat the stage, you know. But I think getting an S rank in these stages is where the challenge actually presents itself in the game. So it's this very optional challenge.
That's
and I actually
true. It's also because you're rewarded with the vault.
Didn't do it fast enough.
Yeah, and I really think that that's one of the things that this game expands upon that's been good in 3D Sonic.
The actually try really hard to get it.
For the first run, I don't try to get the S ranks in any of these stages, but I want to do this one because of the meme representation. Actually, I managed to S rank this one accidentally. When I was doing one of my many test playthroughs of this game to figure out like a structure for the playthrough and all that. When I was doing a test playthrough, I accidentally S ranked it without trying.
Of course.
I both hate and love this stage. I love its challenge, but I'm like something like fuck. I was so close by 1 millisecond.
Oh, that always sucks.
And anytime I play this stage, I just use the speedrunning like techniques, like the like whatever it's called, the magnet dash or whatever people want to call it.
Oh yeah, I've heard about the tips and tricks of this game. Yeah.
Yeah, I basically do that every time I play this level because that's the only way I know how to S rank.
Hey, look at that.
So I S ranked it. Shut up.
I mean, you did.
To get one more ring though.
One of the first things, like when I first played it to get an S rank, I have on the Switch version, I have a third-party Pro controller with a turbo button. So I just mapped the turbo button to the boost button, and I got it in like 40 seconds.
Nice.
Does it feel like mashing the boost button is faster than just holding it?
Yeah, because that is something I do want to comment on. The boost is so underpowered in this game. I'm not. I
agree.
Not much so for the.
Okay, when you have in the overworld, when you have your full ring count, it's blazingly fast.
Yeah.
Like enough that it's really hard to control.
Yeah, I should specify the boost in the cyberspace stages Because
yeah,
like the boost when you do the boost, you'll have like an initial burst of speed like you felt in the previous games, but then you just like it feels like you're still holding the button, but it feels like you just went back to normal speed.
Right.
They put a lot of emphasis on the start of the animation, but they didn't.
Are you seriously trying to tell me Sonic couldn't just have jumped that gap?
No.
Probably could have.
I mean, you can. I've tried it, but there's an invisible wall across the other side if you try doing that.
What's the lore reason for that?
Just
tutorial section.
It's that God doesn't like you.
Jumping.
God breaks Sonic's legs with a lead pipe if he tries to jump over.
This is how we do it in Detroit, Sonic. In the third Sonic movie, Sonic visits Detroit. Like, you know how he went to Seattle in the start of the second movie? He visits Detroit in the third one. And immediately gets his legs broken in by a thug.
I think it was San Francisco, actually. Or maybe, don't quote me on that. Hey, shut up.
Maybe.
I should probably play Sonic Frontiers again.
Yeah. So you can see
play Sonic Forces.
No, I mean it'll take you like 3 hours.
Guys, what was your OC in Sonic?
Oh, I forgot about the jukebox thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can actually turn that off in the settings if you want, I think.
Yeah, the thing's cool. I like it.
What did you design your OC to be in Sonic Forces?
Fuck if I know.
Vanilla the Boring. I still remember. Vanilla the Boring it's the bird type because you know he can double jump. Why else would you? That's the only one I bothered with.
Because that's one of the only ones that's actually useful.
Right? Yeah. It's Vanilla the Boring. He's a bird. He's white and he looks very much like a bird. Red, like orange beak and all of that.
Mine is Joe the Rogan.
I don't remember much from that game, but what I do remember is Sonic having to jump and hit each enemy individually, and then they give your OC a flamethrower.
I remember the flamethrower part.
That felt kind of like stupid, in my opinion.
Probably because it was.
Then again, you can whine about them giving someone a flamethrower, but they also gave Shadow a gun, and they gave Sonic a sword.
Guns canonically exist in the Sonic universe, but Eggman never shoots Sonic. Doesn't make any sense.
He almost shot Amy. Well, he coulda.
Tails in the comics.
Really?
Another. I want somebody to redraw the scene from End of Evangelion with the gun.
Send it.
I want Sonic to get tired of Eggman and pull a gun on him.
Goodbye, Doctor.
To me directly. I want to see what the fuck you're talking about.
No, see, one of the alternate endings of Shadow the Hedgehog, but I guess that's not canon.
I'm getting the thing.
Sonic's just like, this is going in my ass. There it goes.
There it goes. No more. Yep. There are no pockets.
Anal beads.
Anal beads.
Oh no.
These are my anal rings.
Don't give people ideas.
No, Caedon, the rings are his cock rings, and the Chaos Emeralds are his anal beads.
There's no saving this playthrough.
I posted something in the private chat.